I'm here tonight with Residents. What first got y'all into music?
Who wants to go first here?
Yeah, well, you can go.
Okay.
You're good.
What first got me into music? That's a long story, but probably my dad, because he was always listening to rock and roll and stuff when I was a kid. So always being around him when I was a kid got me into rock and roll and that sort of thing. So I would have to say probably my dad.
Billy?
Probably, well, it definitely started with my dad. He always liked listening to Elvis Presley. So I started listening to Elvis Presley, and then my older sister got me into some of the heavier stuff. Like she showed me Godsmack, she showed me Rob Zombie, Metallica, and then Guitar Hero is really what skyrocketed that my love for music back when Guitar Hero 2 first came out.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely have to say, too, like, playing video games on my own, like Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, and, stuff like that would get you in all different channels on the radio there. So you got your rock and, your softer stuff, too. And then, like Billy said, Guitar Hero, when that came out, I mean, I think that anybody in our age group probably, got a lot of influences from Guitar Hero and, like, Rock Band and stuff like that. So, it's nerdy, but hey, video games.
Yeah, I mean, I know Guitar Hero was huge in my house when I was a kid, so everybody wanted knocking out to Pat Benatar or whatever, so.
What was the best advice ever been given to you?
Ooh, best advice ever given to me.
Since you've been in the music.
Since you've been in the music business? That's tough, but definitely don't trust anybody was a good one. No, I would say the best advice was just be like, take your time and you don't do it for you. Don't do it, for anyone else, because if you do it for you, you're going to really put your heart and soul into it, and it's going to be a lot better of a product you're putting out there than if you're just doing it for whatever other reason. So I would say probably that. Probably do it for you. And yeah.
I mean, I guess for me, it was never be content with where you are. Like, always look for improvements. Even if it could be minor, just always look to improve. Because if you're content with where you are, you'll never go up. You'll just plateau. You'll stay where you're at. Mm-hmm. That's definitely pushed me to really challenge myself as a musician, to want to get better and to want to learn harder songs.
Yeah, I guess similar to what, challenge yourself, always be creative, because if you just play the same stuff or, come up with the same stuff, you got to be creative, and it will, open up more doors, especially in original, even covers. If you do covers, if you add a little style of your own to it or whatnot, it'll be different. It'll separate you from the other bands out there. And that's what gets, that catches people's ear. They say, oh, he played that a little bit different. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I would
set you aside from the norm.
I would agree with you on that, Bruce. Definitely, constantly putting creativity, like you said, not just in original, but or in covers as well. I think that's something that we've experienced with our own trial and error in the band, is when we put our own little niche stink on a song, it definitely makes it more of a hard-hitting song because you're putting your own energy into it along with the energy that the song already has.
We're going to play your new single, You Got Me.
Okay.
Two hearts falling into each other when they always do. So hard to be from your love, girl. Nothing makes me feel the way that you do.
Did y'all write that song or?
Yeah. Yep. I wrote the guitar and the lyrics to that song, and then brought it into the studio one day back probably last September or so, and me and Bruce and Billy workshopped it around and got it to where we liked it, and then the rest is history.
Tell me about your best and worst performance.
I was so happy he asked that question.
Go ahead, Billy.
So I guess always start off, with the worst end on a good note.
Yep.
I would personally say, and I think that Bruce and Kevin would both agree, definitely our worst performance has to be the Gilded Club. By far. But the stage
Perfect.
the stage was just big enough to get Bruce's set there. And then we had to just stand in the center of this tiny, narrow room where the bar was 15 feet away. And right behind us on both sides was both the entrance and the exit. So people were walking right in between us the entire time, the entire set. We were not tight. We attempted to play through Shortest Straw, and that was just a disaster. Last time I heard that was a disaster.
We got 2 minutes in, and our old guitarist just straight up stopped playing the song.
And then when he tried to play, it was just I threw all the timing off.
Yeah, I blew my voice out 4 songs in at that set, and we had 20 more to go. We just had to limp through. Oh yeah, it was a nightmare.
By far.
We'd be halfway through a song, and because of the setup, we'd be halfway through a song, and somebody would walk in from behind us because the door was behind where we were playing. So you just be jamming out, trying to get through a song, and next thing you know, there's a dude 6 inches away from the end of your guitar, and you're like, what the heck?
Right, and the sound changed probably 20 times within that, first 10 minutes to where, turn this up, now it's too loud, now this, now the drums, so
yeah,
it was just a disaster all the way around. But hey,
yeah.
We got through it and we learned from it. So
yeah, we'll never do it again.
Best performance.
That's a tricky one for me. You guys got the best one because honestly, we've had quite a bit of pretty damn good shows. But honestly, for one that stands out, it's gonna take me a second.
I think off the top of my head, and you guys might not agree, I think our last show at Seven Hamlets back in June, that was a great show. That night that we had that huge storm, that was a fun show.
That was a pretty good show.
And then I would say the following week, so what was it, the end of June when we played the gig up at Turning Stone that last time? That was a great show.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, that's definitely my vote on that because we were definitely tight. We were on point. Vocals were on point. Backup vocals were on point.
Yeah. Shout out to the backup.
Yeah. Probably did. That'd be mine. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that show was great. The crowd energy was there. People were dancing and moving around like Bruce said. We were just on point that night. Everything was good. We had a great sound engineer, so the mix sounded fantastic. It was just a great show.
Where can people go and see your music, videos, and events?
Well, a lot of that stuff is on our Facebook. We've got a lot of videos on there. If you're on Facebook at Rezenens Band, that's, if you go into the search bar, that's the easiest way to find us. We've got tons of videos on there of past performances, live studio streams that we do, kind of teaser videos. A lot of the music's on there. We've got all social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Our original is on, Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, Apple, all that stuff too. So, you can basically find us anywhere.
One thing that we like to do too, in regards to keeping fans in the loop, not only do we post all of our events on our Facebook pages, we usually do recaps of all the events. So if you guys didn't get a chance to come out and see us, we like to give you guys a little taste of what you missed and what you can expect to see next time. Another thing we started doing probably about 2 months ago, Bruce, is the Metal Cover Mondays.
Yeah, about 2 months ago I started the first one.
So basically what it is every Monday we'll put out a cover of one of the guys in the band doing for the most part metal, but sometimes we throw some rock and roll songs in there too, just to keep everybody in the loop and throw out a little entertainment once a week.
Well, thanks for being on the show tonight. I really enjoyed meeting you and having you.
Yeah, thanks for having us on. I mean, we love to come on talk shows and definitely talk about where it started, where it's going, everything like that. So we definitely appreciate you, asking us to come on as well. So
yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, Rich.